It looks like a team of giant monsters is no match for The Rock. Deadline reports that Dwayne Johnson is set to star in Rampage, a big-screen adaptation of the destructive video game series. Like the games, the film will see several different giant monsters terrorize major cities, destroying everything in their path and devouring any humans that get in the way. There's no word yet on what kind of character The Rock will be playing. The film is being produced by the same team behind his recent blockbuster San Andreas because apparently they didn't get all that destruction out of their systems. Rampage will begin shooting next year. LEGO wants to help build a better environment. The toy manufacturer has announced plans to replace the plastic used in its bricks with more ecologically sustainable materials by the year 2030. LEGO is investing $150 million in a new research center to help discover just what those new materials will be. Since about 60 billion LEGO pieces were made last year, finding a more environmentally friendly alternative to plastic seems like a good idea. Thankfully, the virtual LEGO found in movies and games doesn't really impact the environment unless you count the new toy/game hybrid LEGO Dimensions, which comes out this fall. That's it for the rundown. Now look who it is to join me. It's the lumbersexual Scott C. Jones. Yes. Look at you and your plan, your beard.
I was really hoping to be cast in the Rampage movie, but you got it, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Okay, well let's talk about that in a second. First, I want to talk about LEGO with you because they want to make biodegradable bricks. That's pretty sweet.
This is very interesting. 2030 to me sounds like a long way off. But
you're going to be way gone by then.
I probably will be dead by then. We're talking about 15 years to develop something that doesn't really exist at this point. I love the cojones on LEGO, and I love the fact that they're making a statement here. They're saying LEGO is not biodegradable. No. We can't bury this stuff. It's never going to naturally dissolve in the earth, and so we need to do something that's a little more earth-friendly.
Sure, of course. I mean, I do like the idea of passing my LEGO on through generations because you can do that, of course, with the LEGO that we have, but we're also contributing to all the terrible plastic, the piles of plastic, the garbage in this world. So I think they're doing something. It's just going to take a long time and a lot of money.
Good for you, LEGO. I think it's a step in the right direction. I'd like to see more of this from other toy companies out there.
Yes, absolutely. But let's talk about Dwayne The Rock.
Yes, I'm all excited about this.
I know you want to talk about this.
I'm excited about this, not because I'm a huge fan of Rampage. I don't know what kind of movie they're going to make of Rampage. There really wasn't all that much game there. It was just monsters climbing on buildings and doing monster-like things.
So we don't know what Dwayne The Rock Johnson is actually going to do.
We don't know what he's going to. Hopefully he'll be some kind of monster. Maybe a chimp. Or maybe the dragon, I don't know, the dinosaur kind of monster, but I love him though. Everything we see him in, we just saw him in San Andreas a couple of weeks back.
Right.
I think he's a terrific performer. He has such an addictive personality. I love watching him work. So even if he is a monkey in this movie, I think it's still going to be fascinating to watch.
He's a very good monkey. Also, do we drop The Rock now from the middle of his name?
No,
we're just saying Dwayne Johnson.
Let's always leave The Rock in there.
Oh, it's always
so on EP, we're always going to put The Rock in there, but the rest of the world will probably try to keep The Rock out.
All right, so let's table this conversation for another date. Right now, we're going to start our Best of E3 series with a deeper look at Halo 5.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.